Joining us from North Dakota State is head coach Maren Walseth and student athlete Emily Dietz. We're going to start with opening statement from coach, take questions from the student athlete, and then go back to coach. Go ahead, coach.
As I told our players at the end of, or in the locker room after the game, the last one's always hard because it's an accumulation of a season of victories and high points, challenges, adversity, obviously losses, and how our ladies handled this entire season. I was very, very pleased with, and I'm very, very proud of them. I also said if we could have maybe a 3-week pause, get some healthy bodies back, and resume play, I think that these players have not reached their potential. So from that perspective, I'm very pleased and proud of our season and of our team. I think tonight, the physicality, specifically in the first half, got to us, and really our inability to complete passes and let their defensive physicality turn us over, I think was our challenge.
Questions for Emily?
Emily, they seem to really have locked you guys down defensively, especially in that second quarter. What sort of defensive strategies did they seem to be using during that time?
They're a very physical team, and we talked about that going into the game. But I just think that we needed to be a little bit more patient on offense. They got us frantic, and that led to turnovers that were detrimental.
Emily, that was the third time you played this team. What are some things overall that when you prepare for a game that you know you're going to have to deal with, the things that they're very good at?
Definitely the physicality. We talked about that every single time that we played them. They're a very physical team and a very good team, very respectable. So we talked about meeting them early with the physicality and matching it and exceeding it. And we also talked about their transition. They're a very good transition team. And so we continued to work on that in practice as well.
Any other questions for Emily at all? Okay, you can head back to the locker room. Thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead for coach.
Coach, pretty much the same question. What makes them a distinctively good team? What are some of the things that they're very good at?
University of South Dakota not only plays physical, but they share the ball very, very well. And if you focus on one player or one aspect of the game, for instance, the three, they do a great job of throwing the ball inside, obviously to their post players, but to anybody posting up. They also are very good and very aggressive in the straight line drives. So from our perspective, from a strategy perspective, they can score at all three levels at a very high rate, which makes them very dangerous to play against. And hopefully for them and for our league, we'll get them a win, if maybe not 2 wins in the NCAA tournament.
Any other questions?
Did you notice any differences in the way that they defended you this time versus the last time that you faced them just a couple weeks ago?
I think Coach Blitzwhite and her staff really get their players to buy into doing what they do really well and not so much adjusting and adapting to different styles of play. I think their depth and their athleticism allows them to just be them regardless of their opponent. And I thought they handled us and just imposed their physicality and imposed their will more so on the perimeter against us, which is something I think, watching on film, they do to almost all of their opponents. I'd be remiss if I didn't say how proud of the growth in just 10 days that Emily demonstrated. She fouled out. I don't think she got to double digits at their place in Vermillion, and to come back a week later against the 6th man of the year and the defensive player of the year and put up 20 points in 20 minutes and really hold her own composure and be a very stable presence for us, I think speaks volumes to her mental fortitude and just her desire to continue to get better. Very, very pleased with how Emily handled herself today.
Perfect. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.